am a mocha mom just like many of you, and I'm back to satisfy your curiosity about what products I use in my daughter's hair. But before I start pulling out products, I know that a lot of you have noticed their length retention, and in the more recent years they have retained a lot more length than they have before. But I want to tell you before I start pulling things out that I don't think it's because of specific product that I'm using so much as understanding how to use my products, and also it's the knowledge that nappy hair likes to be left alone. So 99.9% of the time my girls wear their hair in some type of protective style. I try to manipulate it as little as possible. I don't worry about fuzz and frizz, which means that I expose it to as much moisture as it needs, which makes the hair more elastic. And that has a lot to do with what you see with HMG, whose hair in the back stretches down to her waist, and the other ones are at least mid-back, almost waist length also. But I think it's because of how I manage their hair more so than buy this specific product and it's going to give you all the length you're looking for. So to start with, I generally wash their hair with Trader Joe's Refresh, which is a shampoo that doesn't have any sodium laurate sulfate in it. If you want to learn more about sodium laurate sulfate and how drying it is and why you should avoid shampoos with it, check out cherishmydaughter.com and look under shampoo, the tags on the right hand side, and you could read more about that. For like a regular quick detangle or quick conditioner, I use the Trader Joe's Citrus Refresh Conditioner. It goes with this. Sometimes if I can, I like to keep, I like to use the same shampoo with the same conditioner since they're formulated to work together. If I want to clarify, I use Suave Naturals Daily Clarifying. This is the cheap stuff, 99 cents or $1 and change in most stores. This is if I want to remove buildup, because sometimes shea butter can build up on their hair. If I want to do a deep conditioning, I noticed that MG3, my 5-year-old, her hair is fine. So it's very easy to over moisturize her hair, and her hair ends up being too stretchy and too mushy, lifeless, is difficult to style it. So I'll do like a protein treatment for her. Sometimes I use the Shea Butter Cholesterol for that. This is fairly cheap. I bought it at Sally's Beauty Supply store. Protein conditioner for her also is Aubrey Organics GPB. This is if I want protein. If I want moisture, I use Aubrey Organics Honeysuckle Rose Conditioner. This is a new protein conditioner I've been trying out. It's Nourishing Coconut Milk Conditioner by Organix. And so far so good, but I really haven't used it long enough to say that it does anything. It's made a big difference for me. I've also used Tresemme Naturals Nourishing Moisture Conditioner. So when I'm looking for a conditioner, I'm either looking for something that's moisturizing or something that has protein in it that's going to strengthen one of my girls' hair. Now, I bought this. This is a shampoo bar that I bought from Bobeam Natural Hair Products. She has an Etsy shop, and I ordered it after reading a book on locks that recommended it, and I loved how it made my hair feel. So I started using it on the girls, and it leaves their hair so soft. So I've been using this instead of the Trader Joe's Refresh shampoo on the girls, and a little goes a long way, and I really like it. One thing it also did for me is called Scalp Stimulator. It regulated my dry scalp. At one time I was touching it and I said, is this sebum? Because typically I can't feel anything but dryness on my scalp. So I really like that. For styles like cornrows, flat twists, twists, braids, anything that's going to be in their hair for an extended period of time, I like to use my Shea Butter Mix. You can check out my video on my recipe for that. If I'm doing something quick, if the person has a twist out or a braid out and I just want to use something light, castor oil is not light, but it's lighter than my shea butter mix, so I'll reach for this. Sometimes if I don't have shea butter mix, I'll use just plain castor oil. And that is really it. My philosophy is, you know, get a shampoo that's not going to dry the hair out too much, that doesn't have sulfates in it. But there are times when the buildup is so much on the girl's hair that I've had to use a shampoo with sulfates in it. The Suave Naturals does have sulfate in it. That's why I use it as a clarifying shampoo, but that wouldn't be my daily shampoo. Get a conditioner that is either moisturizing to deal with the dry hair and also to help with detangling, or has protein in it to strengthen the strands and build them up if you're dealing with too much moisture. And get something that will sit on the hair and not absorb and disappear like coconut oil. My shea butter mix has a lot of coconut oil in it, but the shea butter will sit on the hair so that I don't have to keep applying oils and butters once I've done a cornrow braid or twist style that's going to sit there for at least 2 to 3 weeks. And leave their hair alone. I think the greatest tip that I can give you, if your goal is retention or your goal is to do away with dryness in their hair, find a protective style. Don't worry so much about fuzz and frizz. Throw your shower cap away. My girls don't wear shower caps, so every day they get a steam or a sprinkle of water from their shower or from their bath. And just treat the hair with gentleness and you'll see retention. So that's what I do. I'm pretty sure it's not all that glamorous, but these are all the products that I use, and I don't tend to product hop. If it's working for me, I stick with it. So I think the consistency is what is yielding me the most results. So I hope that helps somebody. Be blessed.